My name is Teresa Wilson, and our subject is Geographic Information Systems.
Hi class. So today's topic is going to be Geographic Information Systems.
So what exactly is Geographic Information System, Professor?
Well, Geographic Information Systems is a tool that we use to analyze visual data, and we do it in many ways. They use integrated computer graphics with DSS features, and then Decision Support Systems, or DSS, uses them to create maps and other graphic displays. Also, many companies are using GIS technology along with Global Positioning Systems, which is the GPS, and that helps them choose locations for new and upcoming businesses.
Oh wow, so how do the companies do that?
Okay. Well, these large companies use GIS to provide maps, graphics, and other geographic data. Then they merge them with spreadsheets and statistical data to create information to complete their projects. These data graphs, charts, maps are much easier to read and really do help users interactively sort, subdivide, combine, and organize data while the data is still in graphical form.
I remember that GIS started in London in 1854 by Dr. Snow. What exactly did he do?
That's correct. It was Dr. Snow, and it was in London, England. And what he did is he created a diagram of the city and plotted where everyone died within the city. And from there, he tried to realize which of the water pumps around the city was the reason for everyone having this cholera epidemic. So what he did is, with all these pinpoints, he was able to see that it was the Broad Street water pump that was actually causing this sickness to over 500 people.
This is Dr. Snow's diagram of the cholera epidemic in London. My dad works for Caterpillar, and I overheard him talking about GIS, and he's using it in the workplace. What do you think he's using it for?
Well, Chris, that's a great example. Actually, Caterpillar has increased their productivity about 40% because they do use GIS in all of their machines. So for an example, when they want to try and cut something and they want to make sure that they can have accurate cuts and make sure that every single piece is going to be cut the same way, they use the GIS and they actually put in certain constraints. So they say always at this point, you need to cut, and the GIS cuts it the exact same way every time. So then there's really not a lot of failure, and that's how they're able to increase their productivity. And next we're going to talk about the GPS system.
So we just got a washing machine delivered from Sears, and I noticed that they had a little machine in the truck. Do you think that was a GPS system?
Why, yes, actually Sears does use a GPS system, so that's probably what you saw in their truck. What they do is they have a laptop in each vehicle, and what they can do with that is they get directions to each site and they get to print out their daily work orders. Now, as far as why would they use this, how is it going to save them money, it actually has cut their driving times from 15 to 30%, and it's increased the number of customers that they can see from about 8 to 9 per day. So even if you can save 10 minutes here or there, that's one extra customer that they can now get in the door, and that's another washing machine or dishwasher that a customer can get that day. So the GPS system has really helped out. So the next topic of GPS is mapping. Many different companies use this as well in their line of work, and they help. It also helps them with competition. Can you think of any ideas or reasons why they would be using this?
I would say companies could actually use it to figure out what a good location is to open up a business. For example, in the healthcare industry, if you're a pediatrician, you could use the mapping to find out where they have certain pediatric offices to make sure that there's still another office needed in that area. And then also, you could use the map to actually take a look at how many children under the age of 18 live in the area, because obviously, if no children live in that area, then you wouldn't need to open up an office there.
Teresa, that was a great answer, actually. Other industries use it as well. Do you happen to know of any, Chris?
Real estate also uses GIS quite well. There's a website called Zillow.com, and we can take a look at that. Shows these houses and prices and locations.
Chris, that's also a great answer. So why don't you take a look at Zillow.com and show us what exactly it does?
Well, this is Zillow.com, and this is Jacksonville, as you can see. We're zooming in to find a house that we can possibly purchase. And it shows the prices, and you can pick each house, and it shows how many bedrooms, and how many square feet, and how many days that it's been on Zillow.
Oh, wow, that's really neat.
Yeah, really good job, Chris.
Thanks, guys.
And with that, the next thing we want to do is just take a little field trip to my car, and I'm gonna show you guys just exactly what a GPS system looks like and how it works.
Yay!
Alright students, so this is the GPS system, and as you can see, you can have different preferences as to where you want to go. So let's say that we're trying to navigate to a particular point of interest. Let's try and find the nearest CVS pharmacy. So what it's going to do, it's going to find the fastest route for us. And it'll tell you to turn left, to turn right, that it's coming up in 400 meters, coming up in a mile. So you really don't even have to watch where you're going or even be careful of where you're going, because it's going to signal everything to you, because it can tell exactly where you are located.
So is it going to talk to us?
Here we go.
So the arrow right there shows us where we're at?
Exactly. The GPS is connecting to your car to figure out where exactly your location is, so it can tell you based on road maps in the system where we're going, what direction we're headed in, and where we should be making turns.
Oh, wow.
That is pretty cool.
Looks like we just need to go straight right now.
After 300 feet, bear left, then go straight on.
See? I don't even have to know where I'm going. It just automatically tells me to make a left, and even the distance of how far I need to go. This is great for people that really have no sense of direction and need help.
I need to buy one.
Alright class, well that's it for today. Hopefully you've learned about GIS, GPS, and the mapping systems. They really can be used in modern day life, and we can use it for so many different industries in so many different areas. Just like Teresa used it for the pediatric branches to try to figure out, due to their market share, where it would best be fit, and Chris using Zillow.com if he needs to find a house and wants to know how much it is and where it's located. Thanks a lot guys, have a great night.
Bye.